We turn our attention to the Cavaliers. Their best-of-7 series with the Toronto Raptors tied at 2 games apiece. Game 5 tonight, 7:30, Rocket Arena. Cavs turned the ball over 18 times in Game 4, 22 times in Game 3, both losses. Kenny Atkinson on taking care of the basketball.
We definitely got to clean up some of the careless ones. I think we addressed it. But I don't put a number on the board. Hey, we got to have like 12 or because I don't want guys overthinking this, right? Like, there's things tactically we can do to help the guys. Better spacing, better screening. Sometimes the best play is the simplest play. Especially with their pressure against pressure. You want to play advantage basketball. Sometimes it's not a play, it's just make that next simple pass. Keep telling the guy, keep hitting singles. We don't have to hit the home run every or make the huge pass. It's a simple pass. And then the next simple pass, right? If that makes sense. Keep hitting singles. But we can do a better job of that.
Let's welcome in Sam Amico, Sports4CLE.com co-host of Full Court Cleveland. Sam, the thing that has frustrated me as I watched Game 3 and 4, there are just intensity lapses, and a lot of them led to turnovers. And it's like, guys, do you realize you lose 4, they get to 4 before you do, your season's over, period.
Right, exactly. Well, and I think that's just it, Dave. At any level of basketball, turnovers generally are a result of just a lack of attention to detail. And Kenny Atkinson just said it. I mean, that's exactly what you have to do. Is you don't have to make the highlight-worthy play. You don't have to, try to thread the needle against Toronto's defense. That's tough anyway. Just make the simple play, and be patient. Make the simple play. Work the basketball around, and then after you're done with that, make the next simple play. So, there are moments in games where you're going to see somebody wide open under the hoop, and then you can make that pass, but that's a killer, especially when those turnovers turn into points, fast break points. Toronto played a terrible game the other day in Game 4, but they got a lot of points off those turnovers, and that costs you.
Yeah, and here's the thing. It's especially frustrating when you have more talent. Like the team that has less talent has to try to make the play that isn't right in front of them. When you have more talent, understand we've got more talent. We should beat these guys. Just don't beat yourself. They've beat themselves the last 2 games. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
it's frustrating.
Yeah, and I think it's frustrating for the fans to watch. It's frustrating for the coaches. I imagine it's frustrating for the players. But, Toronto has made a kind of killing all season by beating teams with more talent than them. And you need to scout that and be aware of what they can do, because quite frankly, they don't match up on paper, right? You just said it, Dave. So I think there's a lot of, letting them dictate the pace, letting the Raptors dictate the pace. And that's kind of where the frustration comes in, because with James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, you're supposed to be the team that's doing that.